God, I love Armored Core. The scene where he's falling down the skyscraper and bracing the fall stands out super vividly in my memory. But what's going on, guys? My name is Nulldrive. You do not know me, but maybe that'll change. We'll see. So I've not played this game in many years. This is one of few games that I have purchased, traded, and repurchased over time. So once I became like an actual functional adult with my own income, I stopped trading in games. But as many people might have had happen in the past, that is not always an option when you are a youth. So let's take a peek at this stuff here. Now, I remember the weapon auto switch is a pile of crap. Real not good. You'll be sitting there and you're trying to use like an armed, a ranged weapon rather. And then it's like, hey, the sword looks real good right now. Real good from 400 feet away. I like that. That's good. And it's not. It's actually not good. I appreciate the suggestion though, game. Always kind. Now, as I remember, this game is actually pretty difficult, and it's also fast. In stark contrast to 5 and some of the older games, which I played very little of in comparison. 4 and 4 Answer are just my super jam. So here it is, the absolute best part of this game. I mean, the mech customization, yes, but the boost. This is a feeling I have played other mech games, and like I didn't feel as satisfied as I did with 4's movement system. And 4 Answers is even better, which I hopefully will get around to, depending on how this goes. So there it is, you're dashing around, doing that junk. Like something out of a Sunrise anime, it's the best. This mechanic is absolutely pointless, in my opinion, in this game. Maybe I have forgotten a situation in which it was useful, but it drains your damage reduction and your boost gauge, which generally kind of leave you dead in the water unless you, like, I don't know, get to some sort of cover, which I remember very little of good cover in this game. There are things that you get to customize, like your onboard computer will change your lock-on range and speed, and other such things. I think they have special benefits too, depending on like rocket launchers and stuff. It's just a really cool game. From a very neat franchise. Like, look at that. The missiles broke off into more missiles. It's so good. The one gripe I remember distinctly is that all of the explosions look like PS2 flat textures. I'll have to keep an eye out for that and see if that's just my memory and not reality. But in this system, switching out your like, oh, you can get these really powerful shoulder mortars that just obliterate the enemy, and so flipping the barrel down over there and laying down the damage is, I don't know, it just feels satisfying. I have extreme bias for this game, so... And just robots in general, I suppose. Alright, time to see how bad I am at this, though. Ooh, DualShock 3, don't fail on me now, bud. I know you're an old boy. I know you need more attention than I gave you in the most recent years. Alright, let's see here. Oh boy, that's an ancient text pad. There are people who potentially might watch this. Hopefully somebody watches this, period. But might not even know about having to use these old numpads. Good night. I mean, I guess if you still were to like... I even 1-800 numbers, you know, where you have to associate the numbers, but even then, that doesn't really deal with capitalization like some of the old school texting did. Now, I don't remember much about these various suits. I just know that this Ray Leonard suit looks absolutely supremely clean. The white glint and Ray Leonard, well, okay. Sorry, Alaya, specifically, I think, if memory serves. Both have, like, super distinct design forms, and, like, the upcoming Wii game, sorry, Switch game, Daemon Cross Machina or whatever, same mech designer, which was really transparent when they showed the E3 trailer. But I'm going to go with this guy. He looks clean. He's got a smooth top. This is the Mr. Clean of the mech world.
The death of a legend and a mass pilfering of technology. The man she saved was an unrivaled raven paired with a next craft, used by research and development in their experiments. The colony Anatolia fell into a sharp financial crisis after losing its sole specialization in technology. Relying on a mercenary for hire was the inevitable resolution to keep food on the table. I used that man, and through him, her. I make no claim of righteousness. He was simply the only one who could have made it happen.
Now, I remember the story for this game being borderline incomprehensible, which, for some of you who are more familiar with From Software via recent games, might understand that more than I would have. Granted, though, I feel like those games you can still interpret a lot, and it does seem coherent to an extent. But I could be wrong. That could just be, like, I don't know, lack of understanding due to where I was at mentally at the time, or just poor attention. I have no clue. But let's get in here.
Eliminate the armed groups occupying Griffin, the independent city. Griffin was abandoned after losing its central infrastructure to large-scale terrorist attacks. These groups just let themselves in and set up shop. This mission is a little show for the Pox, and as Anatolia's next, you're our star. GA, the largest company on the lot, is especially eager to see Griffin rebuilt. We won't get another chance like this to impress them. The stage is set. The rest is up to you. Good luck.
Right, so the cool, like, super functional mechs that you're going to pilot are all called Nexts. And when the anime Tiger and Bunny started airing in, like, 2011 or whatever, it just made me think of the Armored Core franchise, like, constantly. Lynx, Next, Normal. I think that Four-Answer 5 has another name for them, but I don't remember.
Normals are the enemy's primary force. Eliminate them.
Alright, time to see what weapons I even have. Doesn't seem like I have shoulder weapons at all, unless I'm mistaken. I actually played this game on 360 and PS3. When I originally bought it, it was on sale at like a GameStop used when I was in middle school for like a really low amount of money in comparison to a lot of other ones, and I was like, I think mechs are cool. I'm gonna check this game out.
All enemy normals destroyed. Mission
Also, like, floating on the water in this game is really cool. Like, God, it's so cool. I hope that my biased enthusiasm doesn't make this less appealing to watch, but oh, S rank. We're in there, boys. I do think you pay for ammunition, if I remember, so I'll have to keep that in mind. It is good incentive to not mess around.
Do his part. Then you'll be sent back into the fray.
The Pax Economica, totalitarian rule by the companies beginning after the National Dismantlement War. Their aim was a tempered redistribution of the planet's limited resources. These wise fiscal masters took hold of resources and markets alike, driving people into the colonies and lives of harsh labor just to eat. After missing the boat in the development of the Next, the new symbol of company power, GA was nothing but an antiquated giant. That was exactly why they accepted our offer. Mercs piloting Nexts were the result of unsavory political machinations. Wizened warriors aboard insignificant Nexts, they had no use except as political pawns. Back then, that was what everyone assumed, myself included.
Oh, and so if you're not familiar, all of these like schematics with the name of the mech and the company and stuff are available via like side missions, in which you fight the pilot. And defeating them unlocks like their unique emblem, certain weapons for purchase, their schematics. It's just really cool. Like, this game has a lot going on in it, and I really hope that Daemon Cross Machina, if I remember the title right, is good, considering a lot of the staff for that worked on it. And the rumored AC6 that FromSoft themselves will be working on. But I am going to go ahead and cut this here and give this a gander, considering I'm not too confident in recording and uploading quite yet. So thanks a bunch for checking it out, and if you enjoy it, I definitely plan on continuing this because I adore this game, had I not made it clear already. So thank you. Bye.